I feel like I can take another hit still. So I'll finally take a prize. And then a max potion to completely demoralize my opponent. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Alright, welcome back everyone to our next deck of the day, or if you're watching on YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. We're gonna be playing with Togekiss VMAX right now. I've liked this card since it came out. I tried various ways of making it work in standard, but in the end 310 HP and 120 damage, it's just very little to the current behemoths that are dominating standard. When expanded with all the disruption tools you have, this deck is actually very viable. Disclaimer, this is the first games that I'm currently playing with Togekiss VMAX, so I'm gonna be making a ton of mistakes probably. But with Max Light, doing 120 and allowing you to search your deck for any two cards that you want them and putting them into your hand, that's really good because you get to, as long as you can prepare for your opponent's next turn and anticipate what they're going to try and do, then you get to counteract exactly what they are trying to do, right? Velociraptor, you did, that's awesome. What did you play? Alright, so we have Togekiss VMAX, and we also have the one-off Durant with a chip-off attack, where we discard cards from your opponent's hand at random until he or she has 4 cards in his or her hand. So in case we run into a stalemate where they can't attack us, or we trap something, or they're trying to stealth us out, or whatever, then Durant can be very, very useful. And then for Disruption, we have Enhanced Hammer, we have Silent Labs, we have the Little Plant Bryson Man, we can heal ourselves with Max Potion, we can Fab away their energies, Flare Grunt away their energies, Team Rocket's Handiwork away their deck. We have Weakness Protection with Weakness Policy. We do extra damage with the Choice Bands. We have 8 attachable energy, which is really, really good. We have Special Charge to get back energy, and Energy Lotto to help us find that first attack, because after we attack once, we should be able to find anything we need for every turn. And even though N is a very good support during Expanded, it's not easy for opponents to chain N in Expanded as it is for opponents to chain Marnie in Standard, I believe. So that could play into our favor. You played Turbo Reshiram, nice Velociraptor, and that's pretty cool. I'll definitely check it out. Is that in the latest Limitless Weekly? Alright, so we didn't mulligan too much, I don't think. Our hand sucks though. Our hand actually sucks because we don't have a way to get Togekiss VMAX. So best case scenario was slow our opponent down with the Flare Grunt on turn 1 since they are going first. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, and we just see a pass. Well, attach the policy and pass. Alright, so this will be a war of resource management, I guess. Does this play Wally? No, it does. Well, I don't have Wally in this. So, okay, you could play Wally, right? But then, how many would you play? Right? Because in order to get it out on turn 1, since you play nothing but Togekiss, you would need to play 4 Wallies, right? To maximize the chance of getting it on turn 1. And after one turn, Wally is useless, right? So I don't think the deck space is worth it to justify the inclusion of Wally, because you not only do you need Wally, you also need a DCE, right? If you don't have the DCE, then what's the point, you know? Yeah, this is a mirror match indeed. So I'm wondering what wins the mirror match. I mean, okay, so this turn I have to go Flare Grunt, Max Potion, right? Otherwise I lose. Unless I top deck Togekiss VMAX. If I top deck Togekiss VMAX or greens, then I can go attach, power up. This is gonna be so weird. Yeah, exactly, Tom Chap. So, or you would have to play it differently, right? You would maybe have to play it differently. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna heal because otherwise I lose this guy. Then do I want to attach the DC and do some damage? I mean, I'm doing 90, which is respectable, I guess. Jane W, thanks so much for the follow. Creepshow Gengar. You opened 400 packs of Breakthrough? Wow. Did you buy those codes? How do you get 400 packs of Breakthrough? Wow. Okay, well, this might be over, right? Depending on what I top deck, this just might be over. So the issue with me having to play that Max Potion is that I took one hit and I had to heal. My opponent can take 2 hits and then he heals, so he's way more efficient than I am, right, in that regard. Which ace spec am I playing? I want to say Computer Search. I actually didn't pay attention to that part. Okay, well, I mean, we get to survive. I guess the Durant is good in the mirror match. Okay, yeah, Computer Search. Computer Search is the ace spec of choice, apparently. Sure, let's play that, and then we pass. Nice, Justin. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Alright, so we get to see our next top decks. Yeah, that would have been 2 turns where I didn't do anything. But that is another energy that gets discarded though. And now my opponent has 2 prizes. Oof. This is not looking great. I can see how the Durant is good for the mirror match though. To keep your opponent humble. Or to disrupt them a lot. Get rid of resources. Like, imagine if I could pull off a Durant right here. That would be really good. And okay, my opponent actually ended up helping me. With the discard. Okay, and I discard a VMAX. Okay, so I'll do this. Okay, so Max Glide 120. So, alright, so we have a game. I think I'm gonna grab N, right? That seems good. I'm out so many energies though, that's really bad. And I'm gonna grab the triple for now. So I'm gonna save the special charge for the DCs. Because DCs are permanent, right? And they also help Durant. Okay, so my opponent does heal. We knew they had the DC right there. They also play that. Yep. I still think we're too far behind here though. Handiwork, okay. Yeah, this is Togekiss control, indeed. It's what I tried to do in standard, but way, way better. Way, way better. Alright, there's a 120. Whatever they search, they know I have... Well, they don't know, I guess, that I have N. So, because they attached the triple, they could actually whiff next turn. They could whiff an attack, and that's what we're going for. That is what we're going for. And whiffing an attack is actually really good. Alright. So we get to do this, and we get to end away with the 2 cards they chose and give them random cards. Okay, I'm gonna save this Nest Ball for a potential Durant attack. And there we go, Max Glide. All right, so I feel like I definitely need a DCE, right? So I think grabbing that on DCE makes sense. Wait, what happened to my other DCE? Oh, I priced 2 of them. And one's in the Discord, yeah. No, I priced 1. The other's in the lost one. Yeah. Enhanced hammer, because then I can greens for more stuff. Yep. Oh, it was handiwork. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. If the scramble switch would help with that third energy. A scramble switch in this deck? Or what do you mean? Hey Ryan, indeed. How does it work in standard? It doesn't work. There isn't enough disruption in standard for it to work. Okay, so they do end up finding the triple, which makes sense. It doesn't work in standard. That's the whole point, because there's not a lot of disruption and the damage output is way too low, like way too low. Okay, so I'm gonna go max potion, right? Max potion plus special charge. Nah, I'll grab the special charge off of the other thing. I think max potion plus what? If my plan is to N, then max potion plus incense to establish the other VMAX, I guess. So then I get to heal. I get to establish the other VMAX. And then I'll play this and I'll burn it. Then I'll attach. And then I will... I could bench the Durant, honestly, but no. I'm just gonna max like I fully assume my energy is going away. Right, so I'm gonna get special charge. And maybe Fava. Because how many? They're down 3 triples, so they have to start attaching TCs. So at some point we're both going to run out of energies. Okay, they go greens, not Fava, that's really good. Red stamp? What do you mean red stamp? One hit lol. Red stamp? What even is red stamp? Oh, I did get energy. Oh, I don't have energy anymore. Never mind. I didn't have energy anyways. That's the last triple. You have a ruling question. If a card doesn't tell you show the card to your opponent, is it optional or you just... No, Frank Bebe. So it's not about a ruling. It's if you're searching your deck, the cards specify that you have to show the card, because if you didn't show it, then you could be cheating, right? That's the thing with that. Yeah, if you weren't showing the card, then you would be cheating, or there's a possibility of cheating. But if a card doesn't specify, like Puzzle of Time, for example, or Rescue Stretcher, it's not that you don't have to show it. It's that the discard pile is public knowledge. So, like if your opponent like is paying attention, they will see it. But they can always, you always have to show that you're not shuffling back from Stretcher like item cards or energy, right? So it's not that like they don't specify it, not because you don't have to show it, but because it should be common sense that since it's in the discard pile and it is public knowledge, you don't need to show it, right? So that's why it's it says it's phrased that way. Yeah, it's not that it's not necessary to show it. It's that it should be common sense that you're not showing it because I don't even know what to search for here. You're not showing it because I mean you don't, they don't have to tell you to show it because it should be so obvious that you have to show it. I'm really clueless as to what to get in this spot. All right. Ryan, you've only been playing old formats so far this year. Yeah, I agree. Old formats are pretty cool. I agree. Old formats right now are the thing to do. Reset Stamp is better than Choice Band. Reset Stamp is banned in Expanded, one hit lol. You can't play Reset Stamp in Expanded. Yeah, so like, and trust me, Frank, I've seen so many people, right? And I've seen players, like, it's happened to me in real life, where players try to get away, actively try to get away with not showing cards. And it's like, dude, it's not like, it's worded that way because it should be common sense, not because you don't have to show it. It's because it should be common sense that it's in the discard pile, therefore they can see it, right? Otherwise you could just like do it quickly and then they'd be like, wait, what? Yeah, so it's about the common sense thing, not about anything else. Okay, so I feel like these two maybe? I'm really clueless. I feel like it's all about who whiffs first. And I think my opponent was a little greedy with the triples, only using triples. And he's now being punished for that. 17 Guardy was indeed fun, right? And I recently played a mirror match of Gardevoir. You know? Recently played a mirror match of Gardevoir. Okay, so that Faba means I am down to 1 energy. I am literally down to 1 energy and that's it. Literally down to 1 energy and that's it to win this game. So I wonder if I should even commit to it. I can't take 3 prizes and that would free up possibly another energy. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be the plan. I'm gonna go Guzma. I'm gonna take down the Togekiss. Togekiss has 3 retreats. Don't want to commit the energy to the damaged one. Alright, so Max Glide. 3 prizes and any 2 cards I want. And then I'd really like, yeah, sure. Okay, give me the energy that's prized, please. Nope. 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 Because I have 2 Lost Zone plus that one. Yeah, I have 2 energy prized and they're all, both of them are in the last 3 prizes. Great. You gotta, yeah, exactly. So, hey, Black to the queue. So, that's why cards don't state it. Yeah, that is exactly why cards don't state it. Okay, so my opponent finds a Via Seeker, finds a Fala. What? Are you serious, dude? Are you actually serious right now? Wow. Okay. Hey, Kantamuni, enjoy your run. I didn't go running today. That was bad. I didn't go running today. I really should have gone running. That's gonna be a red on my running streak. Okay, so now I don't know what to do. Because I have no energies. I can't get rid of his 4 DCs, right? I can't do that. But then I have less cards. I have less cards than he does. Oh, he has lose. I mean, okay, I'm pretty sure I'd lose here because he has infinite supporters. So yeah, Lusamine makes sense in this. Lusamine over Palpat actually makes a lot of sense in this. Now that Lusamine is unbanned, Lusamine makes a lot of sense in this deck actually. So let me include that myself. I'm gonna take out the Palpat and 1 Via Seeker. Tempting 1 Via Seeker for 2 Lusamines. Yeah, because then double Lusamine gives you the infinite loop, right? I'm gonna do that. Oh, I have a full art one. I didn't realize I had a full art one. Okay. So let's give Togekiss VMAX another try. Alrighty. Alrighty. I am doing well, Black 2Q. I am doing well. How about you? I don't think you need Gladion. Yeah, because you do attack. This is not a control deck where you don't do anything. You actually do take prizes. You do, like, you need Lusamine for the late game, but ideally, like, Lusamine is later on where you have your opponent under control, right? And you've already taken prizes. Hey, Joe Bro, thanks so much for being here. All right, so decent start, right? Decent start for us, that's for sure. Jirachi for my opponent. Jirachi is not something that you commonly see in Expanded, so I wonder what we are up against. I wonder what we are actually up against. Hitmonchan, okay. We have resistance, -30, so that's really good. I imagine they have a wall, sort of like circuitry, that prevents me from doing too much damage. Oh, Lusamine gets back the power plant too to turn off circuitry, which is pretty important. I am very excited for Battle Styles. I think it will be fun for sure. Okay, I feel like I just pass here. Because next turn I have the Togekiss VMAX, I have N, I have Energy Lodo. I think this is fine. And we're taking 20 if the stadium gets played, 30 damage, maybe with a strong or a muscle band, like 60 damage tops. It's fine. It's really fine. I think we got this under control so far. And no wall, right? No wall yet. See the research. Professor Juniper. So, did the old Professor Juniper get ruled that it's now this one as well? Like, are they the same card? I actually don't know. Yeah, 50 damage. Nope, okay. I mean, also you still can't play a combination of them, right? But just wondering. Okay, so let's go ahead and burn this incense to increase the chances that we hit any energy right here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I'm really not worried at all about this. And because I top deck the greens, that's actually really nice. And I probably should have made this plan. Now I can Nest Ball, right? I have Silent Labs to turn off Aegislash and Circuitry, which is great. So something else that I want to immediately play. Maybe take away their Stadium. That seems alright. It also shuts off Jirachi and Diancie, so I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. Yeah, this has to be like as close to an auto win as it gets, right? So we do that, and then I definitely want to search the deck, and now I can grab another energy and maybe the Guzma to just chase down whatever they do. Alright, you actually can't play different arts, Feeman. You can't play different arts in Expanded, right? Well, I guess in Expanded you could play the different art Professor's Research, but you can't combine Professor's Research and Professor Juniper, or you can't combine Professor Sycamore and Juniper, or Professor's Research and Sycamore. I thought it didn't matter, as long as you didn't have more than 4 of total, but it actually does. It actually does matter. It actually does matter to them. How much resistance have Togekiss? 30. Yeah, -30. The newer cards have 30 resistance now. Yeah, like 3 energy commitment, 20 damage. This is fine. We are so fine. I don't know if my opponent plays Energy Disruption or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and Faba away the Strong. Right now they're doing 0 damage, and we'll go Max Glide. I don't see how my opponent could possibly win this unless I'm missing something. I do want to establish the other Togekiss VMAXs for sure, so I think that's what I'm going to search for. Don't need anything else. Yeah, you can play different arts of Professor Research indeed. Yeah. In Expanded you can as well, right? Like you could play 2 Juniper, 2 Magnolia, right? Because they are Professor's Research. Or is that not allowed either? I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure. Like, I feel like the only reason you would do that would be to confuse people, and I'm never gonna do it, but you could end up doing it, I guess. Right. Hey, Game Boy Link, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. For Justin too, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can play any arts you want as long as they have the same card name, indeed. I just, like, for me, I didn't realize that you couldn't play Professor Sycamore and Professor Juniper in the same expanded deck until, like, not so long ago. I generally wasn't aware. Okay, so my opponent digging really hard. That's fine. That just makes this and this even better. So whoever they damage, I'll just evolve the other one and I'll leave the damaged one as a non-evolved one. So looking for 2 was probably not great. Oh, but they're not actually attacking with Hitmonlee. Okay, Magnum Punch. Now those are the big hits, right? Those are the big hits we're talking about. I think we're still perfectly fine, honestly. So I'm gonna lose Amin to get back the Stadium and the Faba. I feel like I can take another hit still. So I'll finally take a prize. And then a Max Potion to completely demoralize my opponent. And a VS Seeker in case I want to lose Amin, or just to start accumulating them. Because if my opponent does, like, if my opponent sticks it out, then I can see myself using Handiwork or Belelba a few turns in a row. How do I keep the motivation to keep playing the game, Rowdy? Well, I mean, I've been playing for 20 years. So number one is, like, Pokemon has been a part of my life for longer than half my life, right? Like, I can't remember a time when Pokemon was not part of my life. So it's like, it's habit, right? I also, I'm passionate about it, right? Like, I created my whole lifestyle around playing, doing, like, content and everything. So that's what pushes me right now. Yeah, it's like, I know that there's people that look forward to my videos every day. I know that there's people that look forward to what I have to say, to the live streams, yeah, to the things that I can share with them. So that's really nice. And I also need to cover my finances, right? So definitely, like, I have agreements with sponsors, right? I have coaching sessions, so, like, I need to pay rent, so that's definitely a good motivator for me to keep doing what I love, right? And I love Pokemon. I agree that standard is in the worst state it's ever been by far. Like, in the 20 years I've been playing, I've never experienced such a terrible standard format. I'm hopeful that Sword and Shield onwards will make things better. I would definitely say my motivation today is not the same as it was like right before the pandemic. I was, like, super motivated, and I'm sure this is temporary. I'm very hopeful. The vaccines are rolling out, like, things are looking better and better, and I'm hopeful 2022 will actually be a much better year overall for everything. So that definitely helps me keep me motivated, yeah, because I know this is not I know this is temporary, essentially. Oh, I should have played the Field Blower. Silly Pablo. I mean, they didn't do anything, though. I should have Field Blowered and played the Sign Lab, though, 100%. There was no reason not to do that. Thank you, Dalton Grossman. I'm glad. Yeah, so, and I'm also trying to do other things, right? Like, trying to be more creative, like the 50 keys, 50 decks challenge. Like, you could see my passion right there. Yeah, you could definitely see my passion right there, flowing. Yeah, flowing really right there. And Lancematic, thanks so much. Lancematic, thanks so much for the follow. I'm just gonna pass here. So yeah, there's a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of things. There you go, Justin, that's awesome. Diego, todo muy bien, ¿y tú? Mi perrita, mi perrita ahí anda Tomando siesta. Melo, you're getting your first dose today? Nice, I'm super jealous. In Mexico, things are going so slow. So slow. I think either somehow the United States like donates the extra vaccines they purchase to Mexico and that accelerates my vaccine, or I won't be getting mine until like August, September maybe. Yeah. So yeah, congrats on getting the vaccine. That's awesome. I really want mine as soon as possible. Okay. Right. You're getting it earlier because you're a teacher? Okay, that's fair. But I mean, overall, in the United States, like, if every adult that wants to get one can get one by May, as Biden said, Mikitsugi, thanks so much for the follow. Like, that's way faster. For that to happen in Mexico, that's expected to happen, like, in like adults, like any adults is expected, like, I think the plan is by September. So, not looking great. Not looking great for Tablemont's vaccine anytime soon. All right. I'm just gonna keep waiting. Yeah, we're just gonna keep waiting here. Nice, Diego. That's awesome. ¿Qué tal, Miki? Todo muy bien. ¿Y tú? Muchas gracias por ver desde Chile. Yeah, you were definitely very nice, Justin, during the 50 keys. And yeah, I cannot say the 50 keys were worrying me out, but it's still luck that worries me out. Yeah, if I had average luck, geez, like for example, yeah, Exhibit A, if I just had average luck, I'd be okay, right? Like I'm okay with losing. I understand that I cannot win every single game every single time. Like I understand that. My brain understands that, and my brain is okay with losing. What my brain isn't very happy about ever is when like every little thing that could go wrong goes wrong, and that is why I lose, right? If out of the 10 things that could go wrong, 9 go wrong, but one of them doesn't, and then I can win, then fine, right? But when all 10 things go wrong and all 10 things are necessary for me to lose, and they all happen in one game, that's when I'm like, come on. No, so Justin, you should do more research on the vaccine because the vaccines do not contain the virus. Yeah, you should definitely do more research on the vaccine because the vaccine, these ones are different. They are mRNA based or something. Like these ones are different, and they do not contain the virus. Yeah, I would definitely talk to a doctor and like an actual professional before you make such a statement. Yeah, before you make such a statement. Why don't I play Manu Pango? Because I had nothing. I literally had nothing. I had no supporters in my Tiscar ball. I had no energy. I couldn't do anything. Why don't you play walls? What do you mean play walls? Yeah, so Justin, definitely like do more research and get a vaccine. Yeah, like if we want to play Pokemon in real life, we need as many people to get a vaccine as possible. Do you have any tips for a standard Blacephalon deck, Litterbug? Well, as it turns out, the video that got posted to my YouTube channel just today is, guess what? Blacephalon. Coincidentally, yeah, today's morning video was Blacephalon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you the thing there. Yeah, but I mean, the biggest tip is plan your prices. Yeah, that's the biggest tip I can give you. Plan your prices, plan your win condition, because that's really, really important. And also don't get attached to cards. Yeah, don't get attached to cards. The Wallstall deck, Manu Pango, because like so what I do for my videos is I structure things and I have a schedule. and I'm following that schedule. Yeah, I'll play that wall stealth deck eventually for sure. Yeah, thank you so much, Litterbug, for checking out the channel, or the video rather. What? Is this a real deck, or is this the water evolution thing? Probably the water evolution thing, right? All right, so let's try to win as quickly as we can. So let's just start getting energy galore. Yeah, let's just start getting some damage in. Alright. Just play whatever is glowing, yeah. I feel like that's what a lot of players do for sure. I feel like that's what a lot of players do for sure. Oh, I can play this card, I'll play it. Why? I don't know. I can play it. I'm gonna play it. Don't question me, Pablo. That's really important. I think, like, and another thing is, like, something I told to Mello actually the other day, it's like, the best way to approach a game or approach any turn is look at the cards in your hand, imagine playing them, imagine what you're trying to accomplish, and then once you're sure that you want to do that, then you start playing them. Because if you go play a card and then think about what to do next, and then play the next one, and then think, like, that interrupted process completely kills what you're trying, like, completely kills the flow, and that's when you're like, when you're in one step and you're like, oh, maybe I should have done this other thing, well, now it's too late because you've already committed the cards. But if you actually, like, stop and think and analyze and play all of that in your head and then go ahead and play the cards, that makes a world of difference. Yeah, that makes a world of difference. And Litterbug, thanks so much for the follow as well. PTCGO knows best, right? Yeah. That's also another strategy you could go for. Wait until the next card shakes and then click on that one. And then wait and then click on that one. And if no cards shake, then it's time to attack. When no card is shaking, that is when you know you should start attacking. Okay. Valor the Great, PTCG, thank you so much. We want to get through this game as quickly as possible. I'm not even going to search the deck. I just want to get this done and over with. PTCGO gives the worst hands 100%. Agreed, Diego. And if you take a look at my 50 keys, 50 deck series, you can see that, like, it gives the worst hands, especially to me, I think. It's crazy how it happens. Pokeball, dude. Oh my gosh. What a waste of time. Why am I getting paired against these sort of decks? Like, has my elo really gone so low? The issue is doing this process fast enough so your opponent doesn't complain about slow play. I mean, it's less of an issue in PTCGO, right? But yeah, I mean, it's an issue if you don't do it often enough, right? The best way to get better at it and doing it faster is to continue to do it. Then you get really good at doing it. I would say that after playing 20 years myself, I'm really good at doing it, right? And I always, like, I make mistakes, I overlook things for sure, right? But even, like, whilst my opponent is playing, I'm already analyzing what I'm going to do. I'm already taking a look. And that's also another thing. I feel like a lot of people, they wait until they're watching their opponent play, and until their opponent's turn is over, that's when they start thinking about what they want to do, right? When their turn starts, that's when they start thinking, and that adds to the slow play allegations, right? I'm a very fast player overall. I don't think I've tied more than 10 total games because of time in my whole Pokemon career. Like, generally, outside of IDs, I don't think I've tied more than 10 in my whole Pokemon career. And that's because, like, my mind is going boom, 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 always analyzing, always analyzing. My opponent plays a card, I reanalyze. My opponent plays another card, I reanalyze. And by the time my turn starts, I know exactly already what I'm doing, what I'm trying to accomplish, and more importantly, how I'm going to win the game. Always with the focus of how I'm going to win the game. PTCGO have an elo, Red Viper, yeah, they have a hidden elo. They do have a hidden elo. My favorite is when you were playing for that one supporter when you had been cursing it all game. I mean, that 50 keys 50 decks was very intense for sure. 50 keys 50 decks was very intense for sure. But look, like right now I'm pretty calm, right? Because there's nothing at stake. When there's things at stake, when it's competition, that's when I get really intense. Maybe Marnie, yeah. Maybe Marnie. Marnie was quite the wild ride during the 50 keys 50 deck thing. People should take advantage of the fact that there's zero interaction in opponent's turns. Yes, exactly. Like the biggest interaction is boss or Kuzma, right? Serpenage, yeah, I ended up with 90 rep. And I feel like with decent enough luck, they could have been way more. But I ended up with 90 rep, and that was place 110 in Latin America, so that's fine. I was two or 3 points short of qualifying in North America, but I'm not from North America, so it didn't matter. I feel like a couple different Marnies, and it would have been a different situation. Ugh, I hate my opponent. I'm hating this. Can I have deck list, please, Panda Pie? Oh yeah, I never updated the deck list. Sure, once my opponent's playing this crap deck, sure. This crap evolution deck, sure. Just try to remind me as you see that I'm about to finish the game, okay? Try to remind me as you see that I'm about to finish the game. Yes, I'll search for energy and stadium to counteract that. Don't lose to it. How can I lose? They don't play energies. They're just evolving their water Pokemon because that's a challenge. I don't know why I get paired against this. And then I 2-hit KO. And I'm playing with the slowest deck in the world, so I 2-hit KO what they have. Ugh. What was my ranking in Central America? It's Latin America, Justin, but because Mexico is North America actually, but it's Latin America in the rankings. But I got 110th place. 110th place. Alright, finally, that torture is over. Okay, let's play against a real deck, please, PTGO. Play against a real deck now. Pretty please. Oh, the deck. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. I mean, honestly, I get all my lists from the Limitless tournament website. So if you go to the latest expanded tournament and you take a look at the Togekiss decks, like that might even be a better showcase of the deck than I have sometimes. Yeah, I try to use the latest lists, but sometimes there's like by the time I stream or record a video and the time it gets published, there's so many tournaments happening that it's hard to like keep up the pace with every single thing, you know? Oh no, we started the thing. We started the thing. No reniegues? ¿Cómo que no reniegues? It might have been during Deathicons. Oh, okay, so I think, well, I was asking for my opponent not to have the fourth boss when I was playing Deathicons. I remember that situation. I definitely remember that situation. I was pleading for my opponent not to have the fourth boss's orders. Okay, with this hand, I mean, I have to play the end though. But I kind of want to munch away their hand. Hey, Leonard. All good, thank you. How about you? How's it going for you? What cards am I looking forward to in Battle Styles? All the VMAXs, they're always fun to play. Primeape, I think as a single prize attacker could be good. Salazzle with Weeping Bell, I feel like could also be interesting. And I don't know, just to see if the Rapid Strike stuff actually makes a change. Okay, I feel like my opponent didn't read Chip Off, and they didn't attach any energies. So I'm actually just gonna Chip Off. I just want to do the Chip Off. I might just lose the game next turn, but okay. So we discarded Research, Saucer, Trainers Mail, Double Dragon. Not bad, not bad. Never knew Togekiss played Durant Panda Pie. I'm pretty sure that's for the mirror match. Pretty sure that's for the mirror match. Or for random situations, you know, but those were some solid discards indeed. We didn't hit the card we wanted to though, which was the Guzmahala. You just, oh yeah, level ball. Level ball should be pretty good. Level ball should be pretty good. Okay, now I have to end and give my opponent a bigger hand. Nice. Nice. Now, well, yeah, I don't have to end. I don't know what they have though. And now my chip off does nothing. So I think it's better to just chip off. I mean, I play the end and then they'll go from 3 to 4, but I'll get 2 more cards discarded. And I found the Enhanced Hammer, which is actually super good. That Enhanced Hammer is super clutch. Let's do you and then chip off. 2 random cards. Zrinks, thank you so much for the follow. Quick Ball and Fine Fear Belt, that works out. Nice, Vanner, nice. What sort of fire decks? Do you know when the second phase of the Players Cup 3 starts, Speed Yourself? Yeah, in not this weekend, but so a week from Saturday. Yeah, the 19th. On the 19th of March is when phase 2 starts. That end was really good indeed. This is just a ladder, EDM. This is just a ladder. We're just laddering here. Okay. I don't want a Marnie. Wow, they hit energies of the Intrepid Sword. That's not very nice. Yeah, I think now it's time to do this. So let's go Max Glide. And I'm gonna go Ranger plus DCE. Nice, okay. We'll take it. That was pretty easy and straightforward. We'll take it. So I was gonna go for Ranger to remove the effect of the ADP. To prevent my opponent from KOing Durant and Togekiss and winning. And also a DC because I was gonna take a hit and then Max Potion I would have gone heal with Max Potion and then attack again. Yeah. Yeah, emails have been sent out indeed. I've already registered. Phase 2 won't include battle styles? No, Polycrastinator. Phase 2 will not include battle styles. Battle styles becomes legal like on April 2nd or something. I read. So no, phase 2 will not include battle styles. And it would be silly for them to allow it. Like it comes out 2 days earlier, 1 day earlier. Like there's no way. They've never done that. They're not gonna start doing that. All right. Tomb is only good if Mad Party is good. That's true, but I mean, Tomb comes out in June. We don't even have battle styles yet. I know people get excited about new cards, but like, we've already had people saying, "Oh, Tomb kills Mad Party," and yes, that's true. But there's still 3 months left of Mad Party at least, and then we get into the cycle of, like, do people stop playing Mad Party because Spiritomb exists? Then you don't need to play Spiritomb, and then if people are not playing Mad Party, then why do you need Spiritomb? So they take it out of their deck, and then Mad Party could make a comeback. So you get into that sort of cycle. You know? You're excited for when you can buy Pokemon cards without fighting a mob of people. I think as long as there's a pandemic, that's not looking great. Frankly, you're applying for a job, and one of the reasons you want to get it to be able to buy battle styles. That's awesome. Battle styles should be pretty cool, yeah. I agree, Sir Pandage, but in terms of like fairness for people who who can't afford to spend that much and like the time crunch to get the cards, like the fact that the set comes out on Friday or Thursday and then you have to register a deck to be ready to play on Saturday morning, like the logistics are just not there, you know, like the logistics are absolutely not there. Okay, do I remove the energy? No, I should search for another Togekiss, right? That's the big boy play. Search for Togekiss and then grab a stadium, I guess. Because I don't need to, like, what? Okay, so what could I possibly want to search for next turn? I only have energy removal. Yeah, I think this is fine. Because this prevents the donk, This potentially shuts off the Daniel Crobat or Lele. Finding Welder. Guzma could be annoying, but I feel like I'd rather save the Field Blower for now. We'll see. Am I playing Wallstall today, Cody? No, I am not playing Wallstall today. I don't have the deck built. I have not played with it. So I'm not playing with it today, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. And Spiritomb is only good to counter Mad Party. So if you don't play Mad Party, you're playing a 59 card deck, right? Same stuff as Aegislash versus Desigun. Exactly. Oh wow, this thing has 130 HP. I don't even KO it. What? What the heck? Okay. So I feel like I remove the energy. And then I do this. Sure. Now I get 2 of these. Not super happy about that, but oh well. Okay, so Max Glide. I do want to search for the deck for... I'm gonna grab greens. I'm gonna grab an RDC in case I run into an issue where I need to max potion, perhaps. I'll grab a triple, I guess. Alright. This is not a good matchup, yeah, for sure. This is absolutely not a good matchup. Ooh, the Stadium. If someone plays 1-1 Mega Man Extra Gentina Chop, is it useful or not, Moishuan? I mean, that won the tournament, right? Or a recent tournament. Mega Man Extra is good against Togekiss. It's good against the Decidueye. It's good against Vileplume. So it's there as a tech, yeah? It's definitely useful. Based on the current expanded format, I do think it's useful. Would Muscle Band be better than Choice Band in Togekiss? Maybe. Panda Pie would definitely be better in this instance, right? But there's no guarantee that I would have had it anyways, but it might be better, yes. It might actually be better. The Spiritomb will also counter Ditto V-Decks. I mean, Ditto V-Decks are not a thing though. Mewtwo decks, like by June, Mewtwo decks are already really bad right now because of Eternatus. Execute, Propagate decks. It might seem more plain expanded than in Standard. I feel like in Standard, without triple acceleration, Mad Party is not as good in Standard. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Psychic type is very appealing, obviously, after Battle Style, so that might give Mad Party a chance. And yeah, the Sword and Shield Onwards format, I think, will be pretty interesting with Battle Styles. And we have Season 2 of the Tailwind Challenges coming up. Yeah, Season 2 of the Tailwind Challenges coming up, and it's gonna be bigger and better. I actually have a really cool idea that I'm not ready to reveal yet. But the Tailwind Challenge Season 2 is gonna be really, really cool. I promise you it's gonna be really, really cool. Alright, so bye-bye Togekiss. This is really bad. We do play Machine. No, we don't play Dowsing Machine. In this, we play Computer Search. Pretty sure I'm dead here. Alright, so I'm gonna greens for this. And Silent Lab. So I'll get the VMAX, which I priced 2 off. Not that it matters, I'm only just realizing it. The issue is Outrage, right? So I'm gonna have to heal every single time. So I go Max Glide 120. Too bad I don't have another Choice Band in this. So I'm gonna need another energy for sure. I already have a Max Potion. So I could go N, honestly. I kind of like going the N here. Yeah, that seems alright. Alright. Band was there? It was? Oh, I didn't attach choice. Oops. That's my bad. That is my bad. Oopsies. That is completely my bad. Okay, that guy's scary. I was thinking of another game, I guess. Sorry, I absolutely did not see the band. Okay. 5 energy in play already. They need 7 to 1 KO me. I'm gonna establish another Togekiss in case I need to like ace roll at some point. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Okay, just watch me draw the choice band. It's fine. Wow. Compensating for the misplace. Compensating for the easy, right? Super easy. Super easy. I was generally thinking the choice band had already been discarded. I generally thought the choice band had already been discarded. Okay. So what's the plan now? How do I stop this from killing me next turn? Because this guy puts 2 energies in play. How on earth do I do that? Do I go Guzma? I think I go Guzma. Assuming I don't lose this upcoming turn, I think it's Guzma. It's like I never KO this thing. Guzma and then try to deck them out. Well, I'm gonna have to take prizes eventually, right? It's gonna, I mean, I'm gonna need energy denial at some point. So maybe, No, I really don't see how. They are going to have enough energy eventually. Does Pablo have Bling? Not in real life and not in this account either. I mean, the thing is I can't Guzma and Flare Grunt though. And there you go. That does it. That does it. Yeah, terrible matchup with so much energy acceleration. Alright, so Togekiss VMAX, it's a cool deck. It was very novelty when it came out. I feel like you have to hit the right matchups and you have some terrible ones, like Pikachu probably, so... Reshift Haze, saludos, muchas gracias por estar por aquí. Alright, so on to the next deck, which I don't know why it's not there. Our next deck will be Pikachu V, alright? So I'm going to be playing some Pikachu V. Oh, it's right here. I'm going to be playing some Pikachu V now, Pedro Torres' deck. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back with the next deck and Reshift Haze. Thank you so much for choosing to use your Prime Gaming sub on the channel. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next deck with Pikachu V in just a second.